Most people think living your dream requires years of struggle, sleepless nights, and a bit of luck. But what if I told you they're wrong? What if living the life you've always dreamed of was simpler than you think, and the only thing holding you back was a mindset shift? In this video, I'm going to share 3 principles that can change everything for you. No gimmicks, no shortcuts, just actionable steps that help you break free from the traps that keep most people stuck. By the end, you'll see how small, intentional decisions can transform your life in ways you never imagined. The first and often hardest step to living your dream is letting go of seeking approval from others. Think about it. How many decisions have you made because you were afraid of what others might think? Family, friends, co-workers, they all have opinions. But here's the truth. Their fears, doubts, and expectations aren't about you. They're about their own insecurities and limitations. I remember when I started on this path, I thought I needed validation, especially from those closest to me. My family didn't understand my choices. My friends questioned if I was being realistic, and my coworkers, well, they just assumed I'd fail. It wasn't until I stopped looking outward for approval and started looking inward that things began to change. I realized living your dream isn't about proving anyone wrong. It's about proving yourself right. Take a moment to reflect. Who are you still seeking approval from? Write their names down. Then ask yourself, why does their opinion matter so much? The only person who truly needs to believe in you is you. Here's the second principle. Focus on the process, not perfection. This is where so many people get stuck. They think they need the perfect plan, the perfect timing, or the perfect skills to get started. But perfection is an illusion. The truth is, success doesn't come from perfect moments. It comes from consistent progress. I used to obsess over getting everything just right. I would delay decisions, waiting for the stars to align. And guess what? They never did. All I accomplished was wasting time. Then I learned a powerful lesson. Progress beats perfection every single time. Every small step forward is a victory. Every mistake is a lesson. Think of it like trading. In trading, you're not looking for the perfect trade. You're looking for consistent, small wins over time. You don't need to predict every market move perfectly. You just need to stay in the game. Life works the same way. Focus on showing up, doing your best, and learning from the process. The rest will take care of itself. Right now, think of one thing you've been putting off because you felt unprepared or not good enough. Start it today. Even if it's messy, even if it's small, just start. Remember, success isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent. The final principle is one that most people overlook. Master risk and patience. It's not the most exciting part of the journey, but it's the one that makes all the difference. Why? Because living your dream requires resilience, and resilience comes from managing setbacks, not avoiding them. Too often, we fear failure so much that we never take a step forward. But here's the truth. Risk isn't the enemy. The way you handle it is. Whether it's investing in a new skill, leaving a steady job, or putting yourself out there, every decision carries some level of risk. The key is to take calculated risks, not reckless ones. Start small if you need to. Build confidence with every win, even the tiny ones. And then there's patience, the harder part. We live in a world that glorifies overnight success. But most dreams aren't achieved in a day, a month, or even a year. They take time. And the waiting, that's where most people give up. When things don't go as planned, patience helps you stay grounded. It reminds you to keep showing up, even when the results aren't immediate. Because the payoff, it's always worth it. Early on, I made every mistake possible because I didn't understand risk. I wanted results immediately, so I chased opportunities without thinking them through. And when things didn't happen fast enough, I'd give up. But when I learned to manage risk and practice patience, everything changed. Instead of swinging for the fences, I started building my dream brick by brick, and slowly it started to come together. Ask yourself, what's one risk you've been avoiding because you're scared of failure? Write it down. Then break it into smaller, manageable steps. And remember, Patience is your greatest ally. Show up today, tomorrow, and the next day. Dreams take time to build. Trust the process and trust yourself. Living your dream is easier than you think. It's not about giant leaps or perfect timing. It's about small, intentional steps taken with consistency. Stop seeking approval from others. It's your life, not theirs. Focus on progress, not perfection, because even the smallest step forward matters. And embrace risk and patience. They are your greatest tools for long-term success. It's not always going to be easy, but it will always be worth it. Now it's your turn. What's the one thing you can do today to get closer to your dream? Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear your journey. And if this video spoke to you, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out my next video on designing a life you love. I'll see you there. Remember, your dream is closer than you think. Start now.